What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be looking at the rifled barrel as well as particle amp attachments for the SMGs in Infinite Warfare. Just to simplify things, just like I did with the assault rifles, I'm going to be grouping rifled barrel and particle amp into one category that I just call long barrel, because that's what it's always been called in the past. And really, particle amp and rifled barrel do the exact same things, they just have different names because one's for a ballistic weapon, the other one's for the laser weapons. Alright guys, before we get into this, if you guys have missed it so far, I've already covered long barrel as well as suppressor for assault rifles, and I've already covered suppressor for SMGs, so if you're interested in looking at those, I will leave a link down to the playlist in the description below. So, if you guys remember correctly, with assault rifles, we got a 20% increase to all of our damage ranges. This actually holds true for SMGs as well, which is a big improvement over Black Ops 3's long barrel, because if you guys remember in Black Ops 3, for SMGs, we only got a 13% increase to our minimum damage range. So that means if we had a 4-shot, 5-shot, and 6-shot kill weapon, it was only the 5-shot kill range that was increased, and it was only increased by 13%. So therefore, long barrel on SMGs in Black Ops 3 was next to useless, aside from a couple exceptions when you're playing in a highly competitive environment. In this game, every damage range is increased by 20%. So let's kick it off with ERAD, and as you can see here, I would say that Particle Amp is an excellent choice for the ERAD. It just makes it a little bit more competitive at that slightly longer range, and therefore you're going to be able to challenge those assault rifles and LMGs out to a slightly longer range. As for the FHR, once again, every range is increased by 20%, but with the FHR, I've mentioned this with the suppressor as well, having one extra shot to kill doesn't really matter to me that much when your fire rate is so ridiculously high. I feel like that point that you could use on a rifled barrel would be much better spent elsewhere on your class when you're using the FHR, and therefore I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but as you can see, it still does increase your range. After that, we've got the Karma, and similarly to the ERAD, I would say it's an excellent choice on the Karma. It extends that 4-shot kill range out a little bit more, and then that 5-shot kill range out more as well, and it makes you more competitive at those mid sort of ranges. Moving on to the RPR Evo, kind of like the FHR, it's got that super fast fire rate, so I don't really know if long barrel is necessary when you're in SMG mode, but having said that, it does have slightly longer base range over the FHR, and therefore you gain more of a distance with your range because 20% of a higher number is going to be a larger distance. So it's kind of debatable on the RPR Evo for me. It wouldn't be a terrible choice in my opinion, especially when we look at the assault rifle mode. Once we pop it into that AR mode, it extends our 3-shot kill potential even more, and that makes its 3-shot kill range pretty much equal to the NV4's 4-shot kill range. So when you're in SMG mode with the RPR Evo, you're going to dominate everything up close, and then as soon as you switch it to AR mode, you're going to be dominating a lot of the other assault rifles in the game. So if you are using the RPR Evo and you're planning to use it in assault rifle mode a decent amount, I would highly recommend rifled barrel on there. Moving on to the HVR, we get a slight increase to our 3-shot kill potential, but as you can see, it extends our 4- and 5-shot kill potential pretty noticeably, which allows us to challenge those mid-range gunfights with a lot more confidence. So for the HVR, I would definitely recommend throwing a rifled barrel on there. So finally, we've got the MACTAV, and if you guys remember from the suppressor video, the MACTAV has an insane 4-shot kill potential without any attachments. Once again, pop a long barrel on there, and we're almost off the charts with our 4-shot kill range in the MACTAV. Now, it might look like a really attractive option, and maybe if you're a PC player and you don't use target assist, it could be. But if you're a console player, you'll notice once you get beyond that target assist range, it becomes very difficult to hit your target. And the base 4-shot kill range for the MACTAV is already outside of the SMG aim assist range, so you're already not getting aim assist, so it would be kind of dumb to challenge any gunfights beyond even its base 4-shot kill potential, and therefore I wouldn't recommend rifled barrel on the MACTAV. If you're playing to the strengths of the gun, you will always be well within the 4-shot kill potential of the MACTAV, even with a suppressor most of the time. So rifled barrel to me on the MACTAV is pretty much a waste of an attachment. So there we have it. We have the full chart with all of the SMGs and long barrel equipped. So would I recommend using long barrel on SMGs in this game? Absolutely, with the exception of the MACTAV and potentially the FHR. The FHR I'm still a little bit on the fence about. I honestly feel like your points would be better spent elsewhere for the FHR, but for the ERAD, the Karma, the RPR Evo, the HVR, all of these are going to be excellent with long barrel, and you're going to be feeling a lot more confident in your mid-range gunfights. Now, once again, answering the big question, what happens when you combine long barrel as well as suppressor with these guns? Well, it's the same numbers as the assault rifles. So if we get a 25% reduction to our range with suppressor and a 20% increase to our range with long barrel, if we do the math on that, we get a net 10% reduction to our base range. So long barrel doesn't completely cancel out suppressor, but it does cancel a lot of that out. So you will lose 10% to your base range if you combine long barrel as well as suppressor. And there we have it. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'd love to know in the comment section below, which one of the SMGs is your favorite to run the rifled barrel or particle lamp attachment on in Infinite Warfare? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.